It's getting hot today. It's going to be 103. Nope. It's going to be 112 today. 112. That's right. I said it. 112. Our ACs are going to be running, running, running. Running on empty. Running free. Running on empty. Anyhow, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. Good morning, Nat Wicker and Mom, so too. Hey, sappy, sap day. TikTok, remember, this is my backup to the backup to the backup. So you gotta tap, 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 tap to get my algorithm out because, you know how it goes. And you two over here, you too, you need to like. Just once. Hi, Joseph. Do I sweat all over? I'm in perimenopause. Yes, people sweat when they're on perimenopause. Hi, Janet girl, how are you? No shit, girl. I'm about to make me another one. I'm about to make me another account. So that way we can get that one up. I think we need, I don't remember what I need to go live, 1,000 or something. So I emailed my advocate, but she hasn't emailed me back, so I don't know. Maybe she's on vacation. I'm thinking, hey G, what's up? Yeah, it's horrible out here in this world of social media. You know, people want to have opinions, but when you attack them back with yours, you know, they don't like it. Oh my God. I'm already dying, Shauna. It's gonna be 105 billion today. So anyhow, life sucks, right? Life sucks. People just, they sit there and they say, well, you are passively aggressively, you're attacking them. By the way, I don't attack until attacked upon, right? Like Top Gun. Attack when fired upon. So when I am fired upon, I attack back. Because guess what? That's me, that's my nature. And then they run and they tattle and they bitch to TikTok and get me taken down. Because why? They can't handle the truth. They don't like being closed-minded individuals. Well, you're calling them names. Yes, I said they were closed-minded. Ignorant, closed-mindedness. You cannot have a valid opinion unless you have an open mind. Your opinion is trash. That's right, I said it. Anyhow, 6:50 to go to live? I didn't know, they change it all the time, so I'm not sure. Hi Adam, how you doing? So yeah, people are up in an uproar. So if my gal is on vacation, I don't go back on my main account until the 8th. So like this account and follow it. Here's the thing. One thing I will not stop talking about and advocating for is women. So people don't like it. They have different opinions than I do. That's fine. That's not the problem that I'm worried about. The problem is you have to see that when you attack me, I will attack back. I hate that slick. Especially, because they don't like it. And then they say, well, you're entitled to your opinion, but if anybody else has an opinion that you don't like, then you get mad. No, I don't get mad. I just point out the truth, right? And you want to keep it, you want to attack. And when I fire back, you start crying. Don't attack unless you want to get attacked upon. I don't know, Tammy. That's a good question. Because people like, they like it. I live rent free in their heads, right? When you live rent free in people's heads, they can't help but become obsessed. Cassie probably didn't like me calling her name out. Cassie probably be like mass reporting and shit. Yep, she won. She won. She won for a meantime. But I will keep winning because I keep coming back. And I have to rebuild once again because of the idiots out there in the world. I will keep rebuilding and I will still rise. Why worry about it? Let it go. Dawn, don't tell a grown-ass woman what to do. Who's worrying? I'm just talking. I hate when people do that. Don't worry. Why worry? There is no worry. There's no worry. I'm talking. Why do people jump to conclusions? Did I say I worry? Worrying would be this, Dawn. Oh my God. I lost my account for 10 days. What am I gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's worry. Get over it. Or get the hell out. Yeah. What did I do? P.S. girl. Nothing. People just don't like my response to them. They're projecting, Morgan, projecting. You got that right. I was venting, not worrying. There's a huge difference. Worrying is not rising, Dawn, above it. Worrying is saying, bitch, I got 5 other accounts I'm taking care of. That's it. Hey, guapo. Today you're guapo, because that's what came out of my mouth. You got, Dawn, what's your problem today? Girl, you feeling all right? Are you feverish? You got a headache? And then people come on here telling what a fucking grown-ass woman should do. I'm 50, Dawn. I'm 50. I don't need a stranger, nor friends, nor family, telling me what I am or what to do. I am a guapo. Is that bad? If it is, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Thank you, Fred. Thank you for the gifts. Dan's hair is fine. That was a pussy dye. That was a pussy dye job. Anyhow. How am I 50? Well, let me tell you. Karen, I was born on May 5th, 1974. That's right. It is now July 2nd. Can you believe that fucking shit? Isn't it cool, see? It stinks, though. It stinks. And now it's 2024. I have to explain this to Ed almost every day. Well, how did that happen? Hi, Jay. This lady loves to hear herself. I am an influencer. And a creator. And I'm not sure, user, how you know, but this is how social media works. Especially lives. You know, you have to talk. Because you fucking can't talk to me. You just hide behind your keyboards in your mama's basements. That's right. Anyhow, I loved Yellowstone. Yep. I loved it. It stunk. Like vinegar. Really bad. Thanks, bro. It's been kind of sketchy. Nobody's been here on the flip side. You know what I mean? I was playing, flopping, scratching, hissing. You know, it's all right. Doing what Danielle loves to do the most. Playing with the trolls, the ignoramuses of the world. That's right, we got plenty of them. We got a whole hell of a lot in the Senate, the White House. Shit, we ain't going there today. I don't give a shit, Lana. That's right. I don't give a shit. And I don't give a shit about continuously getting blocked to protect the women and protect our rights and to attack other women for not seeing a bigger picture. Anyhow, back to don't get me started about the politicals. I ain't going there today. What's my favorite drink? Well, up until like 3 days ago, it was a Sauv Blanc. And then I drank about 20 gallons and I haven't. People go, yeah, Carol, it seems really simple, right? But again, when you live rent-free in people's heads, they can't let you go. They can't. But I just want to tell you about the crazy high stakes player on the table and betting. Stop it, Nicole. Now that would be fun to watch that. But did he get like stressed out? Like if I was a high stake player, I would get pissed off at people watching me. Yeah, I just keep the TV off. Diana, I don't want to know what happens. And the problem is, Dan always has it on, Grandpa always has it on, and I'm fucking stuck. So if I were, Nicole said she watched a big time gambler, had over $3 million on the table, and betting $70,000 a hand. And Patrick, this is the backup to the backup to the backup. Because your girl here gets blocked a lot. Ban. I'm on a 7-day ban. Yeah. For speaking about women's rights, I am not your mother, Alan. I've only had 3 kids and none of them were named Alan. I'm so excited to see he's going to Vegas too. I can't wait. You guys, it's like a double whammy, right? I got friends here. We are enjoying ourselves. Then I have like a week, and then I go to Vegas. Y'all, it's gonna be hot as balls. Sweaty balls. It's gonna be like 116. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be pleasant. We're gonna be stuck inside. Bye, Carol. Patrick, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who appreciates me. And if you don't appreciate me, I still appreciate you because you give me attention. That's how you get your views up. Screw up your algorithm. Trolls be so mad at you for being successful. You know? They be so mad. Making money off that poor man. Why, you jealous? Let me tell you, this gig here is nothing to be jealous about. Let me tell you. You know, y'all be hating people. You think we started this thinking we were gonna make money, Dan was gonna be able to retire? No, we got lucky because the world fell in love with Ed and then me. That's it. Just about me and Ed at this point, especially the trolls. So, you just sometimes get lucky. East Coast, maybe one time. Hey from Brooklyn, how are you? So, you know, life is what it is. Life gave us a box of chocolates and we all got caramel. That's a good win. I'm lucky. I can stay at home. My husband can retire from a profession he fell out of love with and hated every minute of it. I can finally help contribute after years to my family, to my casino. Come on. What's not to be proud of? So I'm very proud of myself. I never thought I could do this, right? Hi, Trina. I never thought I could talk in front of hundreds of people, sometimes thousands. People show up every day to watch me because they enjoy my craziness, my silliness, my facts. Here's the thing, Chachi, we don't have to all have the same opinions and belief system, and we can still get along, right? We can still get along. My friend that's here, Debbie, completely opposite of what Dan and I are. But guess what? She's in my house and I love her like she's family. That's the point. If you're a shitty person, get the fuck out. I don't care what your politics are, what your beliefs are. As long as you're a nice person, you have kindness in your heart and lots of love, you're welcome at my table anytime. Oh, angels. Who's the king? Me? I can't be a king. Rolando. I don't have a penis. So, okay, hippie, let's go. Let's go. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. Dan and Debbie get in arguments all the time. You know? Dan and Debbie get in arguments all the time. And sometimes they're super heated. Like somebody's gonna pull a punch or something. But they still love each other. They may get pissed off at each other in the moment. But it's because they have different beliefs, right? Different beliefs. They were raised differently. They work 2 different jobs. Experience sometimes defines your thought process. I can get yours? All right. I like diamonds. Rolando. I want lots of diamonds in my crown. Take your rubies out and replace them. So when people come at me and they say, if somebody disagrees with you, you don't like them. That's not true. That's not true. Because I disagree. Debbie and I disagree on things all the time. But we have respect for one another. We love each other. There's a huge difference. There's kindness. We can talk about things and we can poo-poo each other like, whatever. Dumbass. Ignoramus. She's like, no, you're the ignoramus. You are. What am I? And then we move on. I don't care that you have difference of opinions. Well, I kind of do. If you're a woman right now with the women's rights things, it bugs me. I'm going to be truthful. It does bug me. If you are a woman and you come at me with weird shit, I don't like that. It makes me question your sexuality. But I'm going to be honest about that. But if you're going to come at me attacking, I'm attacking back. I have judginess sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I do get worried when women don't see the bigger picture. Scares the shit out of me. So here's what I do. I'm trying to get women to stand up for themselves, to set their boundaries, right? To be respectful and recognize that when you're disrespecting somebody else, they're either going to do one of 2 things. Susan, you can. That's true. You can debate without hate. I don't have hate. I have confusion, right? I hate murderers. I hate pedophiles. I hate animal cruelty people. I hate that. Strong word. But I don't hate anybody who has a difference of opinion. I might disagree with them, think they're an idiot, and vice versa. That's okay. As long as you have a mutual respect, you can move on. PS has been a loyal, faithful watcher for a long time. She has. She's been here for 2 years. She doesn't like cussing, right? And I'm a cusser. She doesn't, completely different spectrums of politics. But she still loves me, you know? And that's what we need more of. That's what we need more of. I may roll my eyes at her. I may get a little huffy with her. But it doesn't mean I don't like her. So anyhow, it's just crazy, this world. And unfortunately, creators, influencers, whatever you want to call us, we're at the mercy of trolls. We're at the mercy of them. They can get pissed off. I can get pissed off and block them, right? And get done with it. They get pissed off, report me, and take me down. Which is not fair. TikTok has to get better with that. They have to get better with that, because how do trolls win? You know, when they are coming at us and we protect ourselves, we're supposed to sit here silent and just take it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Terry, you're here, so you have a purpose. So snap out of it, girl. Sarah, I have it at 5'3". I have it at 5'3". They have too much time, but they're bugged by me. Melody, I'm on YouTube too. YouTube is so, all right, Jade, YouTube is so much more user-friendly. It's harder to get taken down, you know? YouTube is much better. So I'm on here too, just in case things get shitty. I was kind of teetering to leave TikTok. Or not to leave it, but just to not do lives anymore. And then, you know, we got this call from TikTok saying, hey, you know, we'd like to be your advocate and help you be more successful, protect you from, you know, trolls and the like, and just keep you wanting to come back to us, right? Pauline, stop being that way. Pauline, oh, Polly. Well, you shouldn't be on social media if you can't hang. Polly, stop validating for mean people like yourself. You can't do that and say that. I'd like you to walk a day in my shoes and see how you do it. You would crumble. You would definitely crumble. You couldn't do what I do. So, you know, people who come in here and say that, oh, if you can't hang, well, bitch, I've been hanging for 3 years. So I've been hanging for 3 years. But that doesn't validate the assholes of the world. Why you want to validate for the assholeness? Polly, come on, where are you at? Tell me. Why are you protecting the jerks of the world? I hate marathons. No. Yeah, no. You know, I will not validate for people's behaviors just because I choose to do social media. Again, how do people not see that? How do people think that their way of thinking is only the right way? There's two sides to every fucking story. But stop validating the dickheads. It ended abruptly because our internet went out and it wasn't regenerating. And I was tired, you guys. So, Terry, I'm sorry, hang in there. And I really didn't want to do it live in the first place. I've been up late every night with my friends. They're night owls. And yesterday I crashed. I really didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. Dan's like, let's get back on. I was like, no, I'm good. You know, I know when my breaking point is, you know. And I was broken. I was just completely dead. So we just chilled the rest of the night, hung out. I cleaned my kitchen, talked, and I'm really loving it. Yeah. And Melanie, like I said, I was struggling to do it anyway, but I did it. My friends are like, you're going to do a live. That's what you're going to do. So Candace and Debbie, they want to hit up the casino one more time. So she's like, that way, they're like, if we decide to go on a Wednesday or a Friday, you've done it. Oh, thanks, user. Pauline. How does your family feel about you being on social media, for instance, your son and daughters? They don't care. It gives them money in their bank account, Scary. Let's be real. You'll get it, Jay. Positive thinking. You got to be positive. You guys, we focus too much on the negative energy. Myself too. But I feel like manifestation is a huge thing. You know, a manifestation. So instead of saying, God, I'm just worried, I really want this job, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Think, you know what? I got this bitch. I'm getting it. And then we do it, for the most part, to protect our egos, right? To protect to protect us. But in the end, we're still disappointed no matter how we protect. So I believe in saying, you know what, I got this. And if I don't got this one, there'll be another one right behind it. I suck at that, Jay. I'm just trying to help because I need to get better at it, right? I need to get better at it. I'm even trying to handle, the trolls a little bit differently. I'm trying. It is, Teresa, 100%. It's so much easier to be negative than it is to be positive because it's a defense mechanism. Love you, Jenna. It's a defense mechanism. So, hey, D. So, yeah, you got this exam, bitch. You're going to take it down. It's going to go down in flames because you got it so bad. You're going to do it. You didn't manifest it. So I'm going to tell you, now don't judge. Oh, you can. I don't care. So back in high school, you ready for this one? Me and my friend put our French books. We were studying for our exams. Now, we did this multiple times. Now, this is manifestation. You ready for this one? For the 2 years, we put because it worked the first time, and it just proceededly worked after that. So we would put our French books on top of our heads, and we would ingest some smokety smoke out of a can. Remember those days? I mean, how did that not burn our fucking lungs up? We couldn't afford anything, and we snuck everything, so we got a can. Everybody had a soda can, And we got a little high on life, if you know what I mean. And we each got B's and A's every time we did that on our French exams. Now, those French exams were brutal. Manifestation. See what I mean? Now, today, I don't believe in the smoke. I don't ever do that. I don't like it. Never liked it back then either. It just worked. For the moment. So, anyhow, my husband will say, put the book on the head, and literally we sat in her room and did that. So I believe in manifestation. And I was okay with getting a C at that point. And I got B's and A's. Shit, that was a good time. So, not to say that's how you do it on the Shari, if you're here still. I don't recommend it, but if that's something you still do, try it. Put the book on your head. Let me know how you do. Yeah. Those were good old days. And I don't know this, but I'm wondering, it was a different type of grass, if you know what I mean. Grass like that doesn't grow like that anymore. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I don't know. Grass is all different. You got the weedy grass, you got the seedy grass. You got the skunks on the grass, and you got the grass that has a little sprinkle of something else on it. Cat urine, dog shit, I don't know. Yeah, been there, done that. I got the t-shirt. And all that's left is the fucking t-shirt. That's right. You never know where you're getting now. So, everybody be prepared. Hey, TikTok, tippity tap, 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 tap. Y'all just keep tapping while I'm talking. That's all you have to do. Get my likes up, because people don't know this is my backup to backup to backup to backup. That's all I'm left with now is the backup to backup to backup. Way different. Remember when you can go and buy $10 worth? Remember? And that shit got you high on life. I mean, within like one puffity puff, And you were like, whoa. What's happening? Wow. Shit. I liked it back in the day. Yeah. Remember? Wow. I don't know what it's like today because I don't like it. That's one thing I do not partake in. Never done the fungus ever. I'm scared. Whoa. Wow. Shit. One nut? No, I'm good. Mommy, I never liked that. I know, nothing like ink off a can. What the hell were we thinking? Now I'm too scared. I'm a pussy, you guys. I am. I don't like it. I'm scared. You know, alcohol I can control, right? I know what kind of alcohol gets me certain ways, and I know how much it needs, right? The cans, what were we thinking? I mean, it hurt my lungs. Wow! It hurt my lungs. I mean, aluminum. Y'all, what the fuck? Shit, that's probably why. What the hell did that do? It burned like a quarter of our fucking lung, especially those people. I'm a man and a woman. Yeah, I got both pieces. I'm not 40, but thank you. I'll take it. Did I ever smoke cigarettes? When I gambled. I was a big gambling and smoker, but never on the non-gambling days. I didn't like it. I would walk by a smoker and I'd be like, kind of like with an open room cougher, you know? Now you look at them, or an open room sneezer. That's what I would do. Like I could be smoking a pack for 5 hours in a stupid casino. The next day I'm dying and I'm looking at people like, it's disgusting. What the hell you doing smoking? It's hot. What are you doing? Put that shit out. And then at night I'm like, but shit. Now you don't do, I just drink. And I think sometimes I'm so stupid, you know? How did I quit? Nicotine pouches. Yeah, nicotine pouches saved my life. Now, by the time they figure out what the hell's in those, I'll be dead. So, YOLO. YOLO. And I don't feel bad, right? I don't feel bad. It doesn't weigh my fucking lungs down. So like a month ago, remember? I was like, I came on here and I was smoking with this woman who kept winning. We kept flip-flopping machines, and every time we flopped and flipped, she would win on the machine that I was on and vice versa. So she's like, girl, you have to smoke with me. I think you're giving me luck. And my dumb ass was like, sure, line me up, buttercup. Okay, she's winning again. We just flopped. No fucking shit. And the next day I was like, what was I thinking? I'm doing cheersing this woman who was winning my money. And then at the end of the night, she just gave me $20. Now she walked away with like $15,000. And apparently I brought her luck. Give me fucking $20. Fuck. Pisses me off. You know, if somebody was doing that for me and I kept flip-flopping with them, I would at least give them $1,000. You know? Cold turkeys, holy shit, that's like some badass balls. Yeah. So I walked out. Yeah. I walked out that day and I'm looking at all the smokers every time I come back in there. I'm like, excuse me, sir. Can you put your Pall Mall out non-filtered? It's giving me a headache. Sure is. It's a smoking casino, man. Well, do I have to sit right next to it? I want like a ventilation system. They should put some fucking doodads, fans in the seats to blow away the smoke. It's a good idea. But no, I hate it. Every time I go in there, I'm like, fucking smokers. We have no smoking casinos. I would love that. I don't like people either. So Debbie was giving me shit. The vapes I love. They are very tasty. But again, you don't want vape lung. Popcorn lung. I've known kids whose lungs have collapsed from doing that. Scary shit. Scary shit. So I love the nicotine pouches. It kind of gives you that little nicotine buzz without, you know, putting that fucking shit in my lungs. I'm just breathing it secondhandly. No harm in that, right? So that was my mentality back in the day. I was like, well, shit, I'm breathing it in anyway. I might as well smoke. Isn't it better? Didn't they say secondhand smoke is worse? I don't know. I know. I thought about that. So they allow smoking in all of our casinos here. I still have the oral fixation. What if you had like a lollipop or something? What if you just had a cigarette in your mouth and didn't light it? Or something, like a candy cigarette or something? You know, so you have the... Sometimes I think that's what it is. Sometimes I think it is. It was the habitual shit. You know, Justin Bieber saying habitual, totally get it. It's habitual. Every time I went to a casino, I wanted cigarettes, booze, and money. A bowl of Dum Dum suckers. Yeah, I heard that, Nora. I heard people do that. Candy cigarette. Yeah. The candy cigarettes where you puff, and it even blows out powdered sugar, right? Hey, secondhand smokers die too. Secondhand breathers. They do. For people like, I've never smoked in my entire life and they wind up with lung cancer dead. It's because their parents did. Yeah, something in my hand. I don't know. I'm fine now. So I just drink more. Oh, fuck my life. So I don't have, so when I go to the casino, I go buck wild, right? Debbie doesn't drink. Candace maybe has a drink or two. I love it. I thrive off of the serotonin release and the alcohol and the nicotine and the fucking potential to win big dollars, you know? And so it's like a high in of itself. And so I go a little bit crazy when I know I have a ride. Acting like I'm fucking 19 these days, right? Happy birthday, Melissa. Now, Dum Dum. Get a Dum Dum. Put a cigarette in a Dum Dum. A vape could be, yeah, it's the rush. I love it, and I go crazy. And then and when I wake up at 3 a.m., never fails. 3 a.m. with heart palpitations. Perimenopause and fucking alcohol do not mix in grand majority. You know what I mean? When you're drinking 20 gallons of alcohol in a night, you wake up at 3 a.m. Other nights, same thing. Woke up. I looked at the clock. Yep, 2:57. About fucking right. About fucking right. Thanks, Mary. So, but it doesn't stop me to doing it. Then you swear you'll never do it again. And what did I do? 2 days later, I did it again. 2 days later, I did it again. And I'm cussing myself because you think you're dying, right? Well, maybe this time it's different. Do I have a blood clot? Pulmonary embolism? Am I dying? Is tonight going to be the night? Well, at least I had some fun at the casino. You know what I mean? Fuck. Does this feel different? Is this a new feeling? Huh. I think this is normal. Fuck, I just want to sleep. 3:30. Damn it. Let me drink some water, maybe to help. Nope. Still there. All right, 3:45. Pillow on the chest. Nope, not working. Yeah. And then we got Vegas. Elvis is gonna see me party down, and I'm gonna be in fucking Vegas in 5 billion degree heat. This girl is gonna be fucking dead. I'm gonna have a paramedic on standby. My thumbs hurt so bad. I know. Panic attacks. I don't get panic attacks. I get at 3 o'clock in the morning. My heart, my eyes are like shit. Oh no, am I dizzy? Let me get up and walk around and make sure. No, I'm fine. Fuck heart, go away. I know I drank too much. Why are you punishing me? I like to do this shit. No, I'm going to melt. Elvie, I'm going to melt. This is not right. This is not right. So we're meeting a group of friends in Vegas, right? So one of my friends is like, it's gonna be 116 next week. Is that when we're going? Is next week? Fuck. I am not. I just continued drinking until the end of Vegas and then go on a mass cleanse. No, I didn't. Like last night, I was just like, oh, I didn't even want it. And normally I'm like, I need it. I need to relax. I was like so dead. I was like, oh, sound. I can't even drink Sauv Blanc. Sauv Blanc right now makes me. What? I mean, did I really drink that much? I was like, ooh, let me count out how many I bought. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't look. And when I walk by the Sauv Blanc depths, like, oh, Do you need to pick up any wine? Shut your fucking mouth. What? Don't you want any white? Shut your fucking mouth. No white wine. No. You let me drink too much the other night. How old do I think I am? I was partying like 1999 without the white stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, Rowdy. How are you doing? I hope some of us wins. You're doing a startup? Yes, girl. You're a fucking glutton for punishment. Girl, you're too old for that shit. Could you imagine? Could you imagine me in a fucking daycare center right now? I said, sit down, please. Sit down. Yeah. Little Sally, you little cute little fucking shit. Fucking kids. Can you? Okay, mainly me. I need it. What the fuck? Samantha, you be crazy. Hey, little fucker. I mean, shit. Little Tucker. Yeah, honey. Hands off. No hands on your fucking little shithead friend. I know he fucking deserved it. Boy, no more. I allowed that one punch without a warning. That's right. Walk away. Don't tell your mom I just cussed. I forgot. No cussing. Don't you dare cuss. Yeah, Tucker. Those days for me are over. Even with my nephew, you know, I hit rock him like he's being a little fucking shit. Do I need to beat his ass? No, I would never beat his ass. But I called him out. I'm like, Wesley, stop being a jerk. Delaney, calm your ass down, you little shit. Auntie. She's loving it. Is she burning up, Patricia? Has she busted up in flames? I should run 18, 9-year-olds. I chaperoned 18, 9-year-olds to the museum last week. Fucking brats. I realized my son is well behaved. Girl, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? That's like Rocky saying, hey, Danielle, you want to volunteer? The kids would love to see you in their classrooms. Huh? What? Me? Oh, no. I'm good. No, because I can't. And you aren't cooling down in the night. Fuck. Me neither. I'm gonna be, why is everybody's obsessed with Adam? What are you guys getting at? Everybody wants to bring up Adam. What's the big, why? What's this big mystery with Adam? He's just a son that lives 2-3 hours away, for fuck's sake. The girls were horrible. Imagine, I can't, no way in hell would I ever be. I mean, I wanted to shoot myself in the head when I thought I was gonna be one of those moms, you know, PTA moms could you imagine me, a PTA fucking mom? Shit, And then I started doing in the classrooms and I was like looking at kids like this. And no, I stopped. I couldn't do it anymore. And then I ran a daycare center for 10 years. That was fun. I was talking about the weather. I know. I'm never cool. I'm never hot. Plan B. Hello, Salinger. I don't know how teachers do it today. I don't know how people do it today. No way in hell would I want to be a teacher today. And that's what I went to school for, is to teach. What the fuck was I thinking? I spent some time 7 and I thought, what the fuck did I think? What was I thinking? I can't stand these kids. I did like the older kids, but I don't like the whiny, snotty little brats. She ate more off the apple. That's why I think she has all the responsibilities. Rolando. Guaco, you're right. And then that one. Yeah, I don't know. Substitute for my kids' school for years. Never again. What the fuck were you thinking, Candace? Abort the fucking mission. I would be in jail. Local TikTok creator, influencer, Mrs. D-Style NorCal, has been arrested she thought it was a great idea to visit a school of her niece and nephew and had put her hands on a little boy's neck. Yeah, no, So I loved 6th grade. 5th and 6th grade was my favorite age. 6th grade primarily. I could go in, have fun, you joke around. High school, these fucking assholes were picking up on me. Fucking not right. Hey there, sub, how you doing? Sit the fuck down. Today, I would be doing that today. So I went to a school that was not in the best neighborhood. Subbed, it was a 3-day job. 3-day job. Now, mind you, Danielle was 23 years old. A pussy, weak, insecure, didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and wound herself up at that school. Now, when I clicked accept, I was worried. But I thought, no, I got this. I got this. I literally cried when I left the parking lot. I did not want to come back. I wanted to cancel it. Dan was like, you got to go back. Show them up. They want to scare you off. That's why they did those things. Sure enough, I showed up quaking in my boots. I put a pad in my pants, definitely wet, a little bit of shit in the back. No, I didn't do that shit. And then didn't have kids. And sure enough, guess what happened? Oh, she returned. That's right, girl. And then they were my friends for the rest of the thing. Fuck, that was scary. I was scared. I was defenseless. I had boys, look like men, standing right next to me as I was trying to give instructions. Not fun. Can I leave? Yeah, whatever. Teacher says no. Do you need a passy thingy? Yeah, no, hell no, fuckers. And then I kept thinking to myself, why am I doing this bullshit? Why am I here? Hi, Maria from Beckville. Why am I here? What am I doing? I don't want this life. I don't want to teach. Imagine Danielle was a little old 50-year-old. No. Hey, Johnny, get the fuck down before you break your fucking face. Little shit. I'm gonna talk with your fucking mom later. She's gonna whoop your ass. Couldn't do it. I'm still traumatized. Yeah, no. My tongue would be bleeding, my lip. Mrs. Salinger, why is your lip bleeding? It is. To keep from saying something I'm not supposed to say. I don't think I could be... Oh, Janice, you're rude? Yes, honey, you are. Thank you for joining. Janice came on here calling me rude. She just said rude. I said, yes, honey, you are. What is with women today? Every day. Y'all, reflect on thyself. Reflect on that demeanor you have. Stop calling other females names. Stop assessing them and judging them and pulling every fucking possible thing you can to just make yourself fucking feel better. Now, Janice, if for some reason that made you feel better, carry on, girl. I'll let you have it. Because that's how I am. I know, and my mom's name is Janice. Fuck. I hate when Janices are mean. Because my mama was a sweet soul. My mom was never mean. Janice, I'm taking your name a fucking away from you. That's right. Oh. Then she knows Mark. Who would tell you? Your friend from last night. Oh, Debbie. She knows Mark Austin. He retired. Remind me and I'll ask her, because I'll forget. Patty. My mom likes to party. Well, not anymore. But my mama was a drinker. Too much. She was an alcoholic. I mean, like a real alcoholic. Not like how some of you call me. I could be, I don't know. Alcohol's fun, but I don't pop pills. I don't take things to sleep. I don't take things, for anxiety. I take one pill 5 minutes. I don't constantly need things like that. So before you attack people, think about what you're doing. Are you eating too much? Are you eating 2 to 3 boxes of Ho-Hos a night? That's an addiction. Yep, we all have our fucking shit. Do I take probiotics? If I eat a yogurt? No, I don't. I don't take any of that bullshit. You get it from food. cyclist, grandma. You're supposed to anyway. Whatever just makes, yeah, too much of what makes me feel good does not make me feel good. But in the meantime, I feel great. So I'm a life of a party. You people who are going to Vegas, you're gonna be like, this bitch is crazy. Sure is. I am crazy. But you'll have a good time with me, so you're welcome. I might charge admittance fees for my gambling. Yeah. You want to spend a couple hours with me? Cost you $100. Just put it right here in this machine. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. So that's what I mean about firing. I fire back once fired upon. Top Gun. Quoting that again. Some of us are lucky not to. No, Nicole, you're missing. You just blew what I said out of the water. Nicole, you just blew what I said out of the water. Please hear my words. Don't change it to your narrative. You use the pussy word. So Nicole said you are lucky some of us has no choice to take meds. That's not what I said. So don't take it out of context. I also said I take 5 milligrams of Lexapro. Oh, shit. I was like, you don't say pussy. Violation. Are you kidding me? We got a mass reporter, people. We got a mass reporter. They found me from yesterday. They found me. They found me. There's clear. Anyhow, got a mass reporter once again, people. They found me on the backup to the backup to the backup to the backup. Because they don't like me living rent-free in their heads. FML. Anyway, what was I going to say? For what? Bullying and harassment, Twyla. You know, I'm a big old bully. So, I now got to restart. Y'all, I'm not playing their stupid ass games. Yeah, so y'all need to join YouTube because that's the ultimate backup. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Just remember, I do take meds, right? But there are people who constantly take things, right? Throughout the day to ease their minds and make their own cocktails. My cocktail is just a cocktail or two. Or 3, 4, 5 when I'm in a casino. But, where's that bitch? She's on. I know she is. I smell her. I feel that tone. But, I know I need to be positive. I know it's horrible. We'll let you know. Jay, I feel bad too because you're in the interviewing process. And my daughter's boyfriend, I love confrontation. That's why you do this. Hell no, I don't like confrontation. You think I want to come on here and bust people's chops? No, who gets off on that? Not me. But I'm going to tell people and I'm going to put them back into their places. That's for sure. And bye-bye. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, Justin, try this. Think about this, Jay. Think about how much more experience you have. So, Malibu and pineapple. I would be walking around canker sore in my mouth if I did that shit. Malibu and Diet Coke is good too, or Diet Pepsi or whatever. So, namaste. Can you say that with a disgruntled face? Salam, namaste. Anyhow, so Justin, Hannah's boyfriend, he's getting ready to move down there. This kid is finished. He graduated in 4.5 years from Cal Poly with fire science. He went to the fire academy after just graduated, and he's finally catching up with my daughter. Right? They've been together since high school, junior year of high school. They did the whole long distance things for 4.5 years. Can you believe that? And they're finally done. They're finally done, and they're meeting. So Hannah, because Hannah got into school, she's going to San Diego State for grad school. So it's either he finds a job here for 3 years because her programs are 3 years. Candace, I'll take the Malibu with the diet. Pineapple. I'm not a big pineapple chick. Anywho, so she This poor guy has been spending more money, right, to go down and get rejection after rejection after rejection. He just had a string of 3 interviews, and it's hard. Firefighting right now is hard. Why the hell do people want to fight fires? It's dangerous. One of the places has 900 applicants. 900! How the fuck do you choose? And I'm so upset because it's like, how are these young kids, right, that have done all this training and done all this stuff, how are they going to get a job if they can't get experience, right? I just feel so bad for him. I'm like, he has to feel, he has to feel somewhat. I'm always handled like, is he okay? 900 people. So anyhow, you're spoiling the whole Ed vision. Why? Liz, I have no fucking idea what you said. You are a fantastic lady. I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to mean by that, because it sounds like a double negative. So he should go talk to. Well, he has a couple hookups from Rocky. Rocky has a lot of her friends. Rocky has a lot of friends in the department, so they've hooked him up with some friends of their friends in the, like, one is a battalion chief. And so I just feel bad for him because I know it's got to be discouraging. You know, that's discouraging. So I don't know. I just feel bad. So he'll have to find something, right? Because he's got to make money. And I'm like, bro, you got to get a job because you need to support my daughter. Mama's getting tired of supporting her. As I get a text this morning, Mama, because she works for a school district, so she's off the month of July. And so no money coming in. So she's like, all right, this is how much money I have. So she saved a little bit. She's my good kid. Meanwhile, I had to yell at, P.S. Meanwhile, I had to yell at Andrew because he has no job, and I got my credit card. And I was like, bro, what are you doing? This isn't your bank account. Like, why am I spending all this money? And who do you think you are? Are you buying rounds and shit for people at the bars? Bruh, I ain't doing that. And you gotta stop spending or I'm taking away the credit card. So, bullshit. So Hannah's like, I apologize. I'm so sorry. Can I just, I have enough. I've set aside enough for rent and my utilities, but can I buy groceries and gas on the card? I said, that's fine. Yeah, I don't care. You know, if my kids need help with gas, which I pay for their gas, right now because they're going to school. I mean, and groceries, fine. But this little fucker up here, no, you ain't doing anything. You're living on the hog. You think you have big baller, but you're not. I won't even say the dollar amount because Dan will come out bitching. I took care of it. And if I have to take care of it, I will fucking take the card. Yeah, that's right. So there you have it. Yeah, so I think he's interviewed with San Diego. I don't know which ones he's done, but he's done a couple. He's done like 3 or 4 interviews for fire stations surrounding area. And I think it's just hopefully, yeah, well, he's not purchasing groceries. He's at the bar tabs and the gaming and all that stuff, you know. There's a couple of purchases. I'm like, damn, how many rounds you be buying? The fuck? And you know what he said? He said, well, that's done because they just took my second fake. Thanks, son. Thanks. Can you believe that? Long Beach. Long Beach is far though. I don't know if that, because they're in San Marcos. They're Villa Vista or wherever they are. Hold on, let me get a Red Bull. So I don't, that's a bit too far. How long is Long Beach from? I don't know. A job's a job, but I don't know. Worst case scenario, you can get a job at a restaurant or something until something pans through. You just got to keep on trucking, you know? You got to keep on trucking. And he's young. He's going to be 24, I think. Oh, he's going to be 24 coming up. His birthday's on the 16th, I think. This is Sherry, don't let this twisted. Everything looks great from the front. Everything looks great from the front. Now, My belly is, when you turn to the side, now I know some of you are going to say, well, it doesn't look so bad, but it is. It's protruded. I used to be more like this, and now I'm like this. So it's a little bit different for me too. I mean, just because it looks better, it's the frontal views always, remember, look better than the side profiles. Remember that. But I also believe, now my abs are much different. They're much different. You know, they're much. So I never had this pooch. And I remember my mom having it. And it came out. And there's, what I have a lot of is this. So I have my second cryo sculpting today. So I'm gonna, so I'll be in there. So this is, it helps work on this pooch. The pooch and this primarily. I mean, this shit, this, I never used to have this. So my minnow belly is in the form of my love handles and my little pooch. My mom had a pooch too. A lot of it, you gotta remember, is it's genetics. So I believe that a lot of it has to do with your mother. Although my body style is not my mom. She was really thin and small boned. I'm different. Oh, my body back when I quit smoking. Oh boy, I know. Oh shit. Yeah, Lana, that's tough. I'll have my final cool sculpting in a few hours. Oh, good. How do you like the cool sculpting? So I have cryo, which is different than cool sculpting. So my second one. So I'm curious to see, right, if I lost an inch or two or one. I don't think I lost two, maybe half or something like that. I told her she couldn't make it on time. Yes, 100%, Jade. Toppy, she has two beautiful dogs. Coco and Baxter. We need tips on getting rid of the damn belly pooch. The damn belly pooch sucks ass. Trust me, I have it. So let me see how this cryo sculpting works. Sometimes we need to do a little bit of help. We need a little bit of help at this age. Y'all, to you, how I feel is subjective to what you see, right? Because I know what my body was like. So I can sit and bitch about, you know, like if I have a skinny friend and she's like, oh, I gained 5 pounds. I'm like, I gained 10 pounds, you know. No, not cool sculpting, cryo. It's different. Yeah. So, you know, if we need to cheat a little bit to help us get back, then help my buddy. Yeah. And, you know, it's just healthy eating, you guys. No alcohol. You know, I ain't doing that. So, no alcohol. Just cut back on your sugars and your fats. And about my tummy weight, I'm petite, usually about 130, and I jumped up so quick. Oh, it happens. I mean, I gained 10 pounds in a blink of an eye. It's like one day I was fine, and then the next I was like, what the fuck? How does that happen? Can you tell me? How does that happen? It's horrible. But I think genetics plays a lot into it too, you guys. I think however your mom looked is kind of your destination. Although my body wasn't the same way as hers, but my belly is. You know, it's got that hard pooch. It's a hard pooch right here. This has gone down a little bit from the cryo. I just started cheating. Yeah, so I think I literally cried at the doctor's. Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, you know, I don't jump on the scale anymore because it really upsets me. So I'm cheating, you know, and if it's working, you guys may look into it. You get a native belly. Yeah, I'm telling you, you know, I have to be thankful for what I have, right? Because I get it. Like you guys are looking at me and want to stab my eyes out. But for me, remember, everything's subjective. See, blue and gold. So my cool sculpting cost $5,600 for 3 sessions. I see big results except my pelvic area. Well, if you had it's hard. You can't tighten your skin. So cool sculpting. So cryo is a little bit cheaper. Cryo's cheaper, and it's supposed to have better results than cool sculpting, but it's new. And honestly, I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't in front of my face, because my dentist office is always trying new things. I've gained 2 pounds. Fuck you. Haven't started hitting the booze yet. No, Linda. Linz King. I don't start hitting the booze till about 4. Sometimes I hit the booze a little bit sooner. Like if I'm going to the casino at like 3, I might start hitting the booze then. Um, I'm going to let you go on that one. Thank you, Linz. Have a great day. See you next Tuesday. Yeah, it's new. Cryo sculpting. Yeah. Go back to your old videos from the beginning. You can see it for yourself. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's like, why do people have to be so angry? Yeah. Why are people so fascinated with my drinking? It's not like I'm hiding it, right? I literally I talk about my drinking. And then they want to take it and use it against me. Like, have you started drinking? Girl, you jealous of my belly? Right? What are you jealous of? Why are you attacking this 50-year-old beauty queen? Why are people so obsessed with my fucking drinking that I talk about? Anybody? Where's my tiara? Hold on a minute. Let me take the cobwebs and the mullet hair off of it. Let's go drinky drinky. They're just jealous because they don't have a fun time when they drinky drinky. And if I'm an alcoholic, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Why does it bother you if I drink 5 gallons of alcohol a day? If I did. And smoke the hippies devil's lettuce. What does it matter? Why do you wanna bring it up? Are you jealous? Are you a recovering alcoholic? That's great. But don't project your bullshit onto me, a girl that has fun and enjoys herself. It's not your business what I do. It's not. But I want to know why it affects you. Because I'm the one affected by it. If I drink 2 months, Lynn's, good old Lynn's. If I drink too much, I'm the one that has to suffer. Toi. Shit. Oh, Jesus, Nancy. Are you kidding me? Glorifying alcohol is not a good thing to promote. Who the fuck is glorifying alcohol? The fuck is wrong with people? Am I fucking glorifying alcohol? No, I'm telling people to get off my alcohol consumption. If I want to drink it, I'm gonna fucking drink it. Listen up, Buttercup. You're not listening. And then we got the one over here. Girl, we ain't jealous. You ain't? You want to come in my box? Let's talk about it, Ashlyn. Because you are jealous. If you have to say you aren't jealous, you must be jealous, girl. Shit. I can't wait till Friday so I can drink. I can't. I'm only jealous I can't drink as much without puking. Ugh. And it's hard, but I still do. I don't think you glorify it. Thank you. I don't glorify it. And I'm sorry about that, for the love of, because you know I love everybody and I will support everybody that are my loyals, because that's a good thing. You know, if you do have a problem and you need help, I fully support you, and I'm not trying to glorify alcohol at all. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's just what I do, and I talk about it. I just don't understand. I'm giving you the information. Why do people use it? And it's like if I didn't give it to you and I was embarrassed of it. I'm not embarrassed of it. It's the fucking facts. I have nothing to hide. I'm up every day running. What are you doing? I'm still drinking, eating, and fucking doing my shit. It's not affecting me other than nighttime when I go to the casino, but I handle it the way I need to handle it. Done. So it's something you enjoy until you don't anymore. 100%. Yeah. Eyebrows, simple. You too can buy them, Angela. A tattoo. tattoo. You just buy them. Girl, it's easy. Anybody can have perfect eyebrows. Favorite actor, well, up until my friends, I have had friends here for a long time. They've been here for 30 days already. They won't leave. So when I went to the casino the first time with the first friend, then the second friend came a day later, and then, well, anyhow, Sauv Blanc was my favorite drink until the first casino trip, when I drank 5 gallons, maybe 5.5. You're a weekend warrior, yeah. I used to drink. I would love to again. I'm always trying stuff, hoping I like it. And you know, Carrie, it's not like, it's just my vice, right? It's my only vice. I just, well, no, alcohol and casino. And have been down for a bit. Aw, Stella, welcome. Hang tough. Red, it's so hot to drink though, David, in the hot months. It's like 5,002 degrees here. And drinking red at night, I'm like sweating. When you have perimenopause, you can't drink red when it's hot. But right now, Sauv Blanc is kind of making me, because I drank so much, I think. I don't remember, but I drink a lot. Yeah. Yes, we're wearing Hip Senior because this beauty princess is getting attacked today. So Leslie told me to get my crown on. So I put it on. Oh shit. I was drinking and mowing the yard yesterday and knocked over a prank take. Hope everything's fine. Just diagnosed. Yeah, girl, you didn't even need a diagnosis with that shit. Yeah, you don't need to even been to the casino. Never, Mikey, I don't go. I'm a casino virgin. I don't drink either. White Zen. Yeah, I diagnosed myself too. It hits, it's just whatever hits in the moment. Frank, I get it. It's fine. Red is my wine of choice, but definitely kicks hard. Oh, God, the hot flashes, Candace. I can't do it. I'm like, is it hot in here? They're like, girl, are you drinking red? Yeah, no. Yeah, because bitches be angry today. So I was putting on my beauty queen crown. Les told me to get it on. One of my bushes once and left an empty beer can. That's badass. You have to admit, like, I think stories like that are badass. You know, your neighbor's too drunk and runs over your rose bush. Fuck it, damn it, Henry. Again. Put down the bush light. Sorry, Danielle. I'll plant you another one tomorrow. All right, bruh. I mean, I'm in my 30s. I wish. So, yeah, am I retired? Kelly, are you female? And if you are, do women ever retire a girl? Come on. No, keep the bush light. Just replace the roses. I'll see you next week. You know, I would think those are funny. Honey, what happened? I don't know, but the fucking propane tank just jumped out at me. It what? Honey, is that a Coors Light in your hand? No, honey, it's not. Don't you worry about it. I just didn't have my glasses on. I think it's, well, that's not funny, Danielle, when you're hitting a car. But if you're doing one of those, when you're doing one of those, what do you call it? You know, like on the yard and, you know, they accidentally mow over the flowers or something like that. Now I'd be pissed. I'd be like, God damn it, George. Again. How the hell does this keep happening? Shit. I would love it. I think it's funny. That shit to me is funny, you know? The drunk, stupid things, not the car. The cars aren't funny when you hit a car. I hate Coors Light. Why waste your time so you can drink like 50 of them all day long? Mm-hmm. So I was told that. Somebody said, Danielle, when you're drinking all day with the buddies or whatever, you gotta, you know, bye, Marianne. Marty, beep, 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 beep. I ruin the lawn sober. Well, and then there's those of us who do that. Yes, I ruin a lot of things sober. And I can't even drive with my friend, Debbie, the one that's here. She's a retired police officer, y'all. She drives like a mad, badass 90-year-old woman on steroids. Yeah, drinking and mowing is fun. I've never done that. I should try it. I'm beep, beep, beep. Yep. I'm 65, yes. I think go up I'm 15 years deep. Twisted tea, I've never tried those, but they seem really sugary to me. Y'all, I don't like, you don't feel bad the next day. But to me, it's like, I like taste. I like the flavor. So I like the flavor and the effect. So I can't just that. So I did a video today. I posted a video from Casino Take Two. And I had a beer in the car, and I opened it up when I got there because I was like, I'm sick of paying all this money for beer. And so, well, it was going to be a beer night. So I spit it out. I just didn't taste, it didn't taste good. So I went all over the place because I was like, this isn't good. What am I doing? And, yay, Marty. Woohoo, that's going to be good. Are you going to cry? I would. I love micheladas, but I won't drink them. Like, that's a morning drink. It is a tiara. That's my tiara. I was told to put it on because people are in love with lots of women today are just leaving me lots of nice comments. So I'm just calling them jealous Nellies. So I'm putting my tiara on. It's funny what happens when you take off your shirt for the first time in a long time. The women just come flooding with compliments. So we're just going to start doing this more to piss them off. How old are you? That's right, 50. What you look like? All my drinking too. Modelo and shots. What kind of shots, Marty? What kind of shots? You know what I want to try? You know what I want to try? I want to try that tequila, the one with the bell on the top. Casa Azul. Have you tried that? I know I look good for 65, right? Ooh, fireworks, dumb. Hi, Coach. Hi, Coach. Did you like my hat? My crown today? Tequila, which kind though? Marty, we had a big talk about tequila. Bruh, come on. Modelos are fine. I approve the Modelos. Yes, wish I could look how. Oh, you guys, remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And you don't have to look beautiful on the outside, but your insides shine through. I can't give you, we're not clicking. We are not. First you come in with Coors Light and now you want to go see fireworks? Shit. You got to up your ante here. A Patron, that's all right. Remember we talked about that. Were you here for that conversation the other day, Marty? Patron is like the broke Jose Cuervo. No, the middle class Jose Cuervo. I'll get this right eventually. Remember back in the day we had to drink Jose in the gold bottle and we were like puking and sick as shit. And now when we get a little bit of money, Patron is the go-to. I now make margaritas with Patron. Jose, get the fuck out of here. I can't drink Jose. I'm not 65, Sasha. Just people come on and they're just mean, so I just up the age because they're like, oh, you look good for 60. Fuck you. Rock and roll tequila also. What's that? Does it sing to you when you drink it? Shake your bonbon. Is this a celebratory thing for your son coming in, or is this just a normal Tuesday? Don Julio. I have had Don Julio. Horatio. Don Julio, 1942. I can tell you, every bottle's different. The first bottle I had tasted like tobacco. I bought it because I've been wanting to try it. So I bought it when my brothers came. We went in on it, so it didn't feel so bad. Why are you sitting in traffic? Because you went at the wrong time. Don Julio, 1942. The other Don Julio makes me gross. Don't like it. But painting horses. Who's painting horses? When will my brothers, they're busy. I got a brother who's married and his wife's pregnant, so I'm never going to see him again. Won't ever see him again. Cabo Wabo is good. I've never had that. Cabo, I'll try it. I've never tried Cabo Wabo. Why am we still drink Shine in Tennessee? No, you don't. Stop lying. Y'all drink more than that. I'm a Tennessee girl, so my aunt doesn't just go to the distillery out back. Honey? Yes, honey. I'm walking out to the back. Gotta check on the old distillery and the moonshine, you know what I mean? Be right back. No. Casamigos, bad experience. No. Was it Casamigos? One of them. Bueno guaca. Baloney. Baloney? No, that's not what I wanted to say. Guaco. Have a good day. It was trying to bottle here. What do I want? I don't know. I do want to try the Casa Azul. Oogala boogala. I love oogala boogala. Man, that's the best shit ever. I do. Crickifer. Dirt ginger beer. What's dirt ginger beer? Pantalones. My underwear. I think it messes this weekend. Will you check it? I really need a friend. What account, Lindsay? Oh. I was like, what the fuck kind of ginger beer? Oogala boogala? Y'all making me waste my time. I have 3 children. I have a 25-year-old, and I have a 23-year-old, and a almost 20-year-old. Pantalones! Oh, my pants. Not my underwear. 60 days apart. Oh, shit, Lindsay. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God, that's horrible. I am so sorry. I couldn't imagine. Yard work today. It's going to be 112 today, Marty. 112. You think my ass is going to be out there in the yard, Marty? No. 112 here in Sacramento. Y'all, 112. Tequila makes your clothes fall off. Tequila makes me fall on the floor. 470, my mom died 60. Oh no. Did she die of a broken heart? Oh, I can't. Frank, you started off so nicely in this chat. Now you're getting a little crotchety. What's the problem? I love myself. I do. It took me a long time to believe in myself and love myself. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. I'm just trying to help people and make people laugh and have a good time. That's all I'm doing, Frank. Go tend to your wife. He just had a mood swing, did he not? How do you push yourself when you... I have a mental disease, Elizabeth. And when I say that, I'm being serious but funny at the same time. Oh, Frank, you had such hope here. You had such hope here. Parkinson's for 38 years. Yeah, bye, Frank. He had so much. Yeah, he was weird. He was nice at the beginning. What the hell happened? Fuck, that was a quick turn. Is he in menopause? Thanks, Diane. Just put out... Oh, Matthew McConaughey. What is with pantalones? Oh, you were being serious. You weren't judging my pants. Okay. Pantalones. What is with these male actors bringing out tequila? I'm 74, Krista. Ollie Cat, this is my tiara. Yeah, my princess of the morning tiara. So anyhow, no, I have a problem, Elizabeth. Back to, yeah. Marty, I will not be in the yard today. I will be trying to keep cool. Have a good one. Enjoy your son. Give him a big hug. And I know you're going to be so happy. Millions. I am not 74. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I am 50. I just turned 50. What was I saying? Oh, exercise. You think I could just survive on alcohol just today, Cindy? Or like daily? No. Good luck, Jay. Would I date a 39-year-old if I wasn't married? Yeah. Bye, Marty. Have fun. So Yeah, I started with an addiction, anorexia, when I was 14. With anorexia came obsessive exercising. But that's one thing that left. Like you still have the issues of the anorexia, body dysmorphia, and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. Biscuit. Now, the exercise has stayed with me, and I literally, if I don't exercise in the morning, I'm not well. Yeah, I'm not well. So that's the only thing that's stuck. And I'm very daily. Cindy, no, honey. That bad, huh? No. Some days I do want to start drinking early if Ed's having a bad day. Fuck. And Dan's bugging me. Anyhow, no. Drinking alcohol for the rest of your life, unless you want it. Remember that movie with Nicolas Cage? What is that called? Leaving Las Vegas, I think, and he went and just wanted to drink himself into death. Now, if you're looking for something like that, but I don't know if that would be, I'm all crooked and shit. I don't know if that would be a good way to go, you know?
What are you doing? Wearing a crown?
Yes.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Move.
It's my fucking
Oh.
show. Women are having issues today. So Leslie told me to put on my crown.
Good issues?
No.
Bad issues?
Crotchety women are coming in here jealous of all this. So I put on my beauty queen crown for them.
You're wearing nothing.
I'm wearing something. Exercise bra. Pants. Pantalones. Tennis shoes. And socks. And underwear. You can take off your shirt too. We can have a contest.
Oh, I want to take off my shirt, but later.
You want to see who looks better?
I know who looks better.
We can battle.
We can battle.
The belly. Which belly do you like best?
Who can dance better?
Belly dancer. Cannot. You can't even hula.
Can I go? Go ahead, Anatoly.
You guys are exceptional. 50. Most 50-year-old men or women are out of shape. Well, Dan's out of shape. Yes, Marilyn. I think I need. What happened to the lab last night? You guys, nothing. We just lost internet connection, and I was in no mood to go back on. I was tired. I didn't want to do the live in the first place, so feel very fortunate you got an hour out of me. Ooh, you're number one. Danny, you were not my number one fan. You sure hell aren't. Where have you been for the last 2 years? Now, I have number one fans. Am I real? Hi, Ariel. What's smoother, your abs or Dan's head? My abs. My internet is acting up again. No, it looks fine. I was hoping he didn't get nannered. It's gonna be fucking hot today. I'm already sweating just standing here. Have you always worked out? Yes, Tina. I have an addiction. It's called exercise. Northern California. Yeah. I'm Italiano. I'm everything, but I'm not Latina. Who's your number one fans? Mikey, 81. Don't tell him I said that, though. I'm lucky to live in California. No, I don't know if that's the case. I mean, I'm lucky for certain things, yes. Don't get me started on the political shit. But I'm lucky that I'm in a state that respects women. Yes. Sure am. But I'm not lucky at the taxes and the costs. No, because you basically work to pay your bills. That's it. Minnesota. I know you guys, here's the thing. I'm old. My form, when I did CrossFit for 6 years, my coach gave up on me because, yeah, you've no comment there. Isabel, girl, I understand. That got me in trouble yesterday because people didn't like my opinions and I didn't like theirs. My state is falling apart. Oh, because I'm concerned. I'm sure it's because of the color of the state that it's falling apart. Yeah, I'm sure that's why you think that. Does Dan like us new? I don't know. I think it wants his hair a little darker. So I'm old, Johnny. I'm old. I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime, and as hers just don't like the way it's proceeding now as we, progress. Both with a guy. Hi, Cherry. Oh my God, the Post-it notes on Andrew's eyes. I couldn't find my sunglasses. Normally I have a pair of sunglasses, but it doesn't work. Where's your father-in-law? Where he belongs, in his house. Who is in a state that supports their women? Who's in my CrossFit career? Long, abusive, and tiring. I did it. TBI. You have TBI? TBI. Tina, what's the big one? 50? My third account? Okay, I'll look. California? Yep, California does. And Canada, you guys are fine, right? I'm capitalizing on Grandpa's success. No, I'm capitalizing on my own. Grandpa helped, but I'm capitalizing now on my own. AB, stick around, you'll see why. We're supported. Good for you. You got 3 wives? Lucky man. I'm sure most men will be jealous of you. Pennsylvania, you're fine? Good. Yeah, everybody in California, I know you're good. I'm 61, but feel 60. Well, I get that, Ollie Cat. We're safe for now. We're safe for now. We're safe for now. California will always be safe. Well, we're safe for now too, right? And yes, I'm having a hard time with the 50. Yeah. Stop it. Stop being so hard on yourself. Now, 50 is difficult. 50, I cried the morning I woke up. I was like, fuck, I'm really 50. That was a weird feeling. So you're stationed in San Diego. That's where my middle child is. Yeah, Washington State's good. We've gone draconian. Draconian. It's a slot machine. I support women. That's true. You should support. Yeah. Everybody has their pros and cons. I mean, even me, right? Let's be real. Everybody has their own way of handling things. We're all different. We're all individuals, right? We all have our own beliefs. We have our own opinions, and I try not to judge. I mean, I judge. I'm like, what an idiot, but other than that, who am I to say I could do it better, but we all do. But it's, to be fair, they're doing the best they can. But I just don't I just wish we were better. That's it. I wish we were more, together. Because I think we would, there's always going to be a yin and a yang. But I would like more yo-yo, like in the middle. I'm raising my daughter and I'm just going through it. I know, it's hard, Tina. It's hard. I support women, but I'm a hardcore Republican, and that's fine. I appreciate you supporting women. And, it's an anomaly. It's an anomaly. My good friend who's here, she's Republican too. But she supports women. She supports women. And she supported the vaccine, which is very a no-no for most Republicans. So, just facts, you know what I mean? So, there are exceptions to the cause, and I appreciate that. Still masking up. I think it's smart to mask up. I mean, you like that? I just thought I would add it from soaking up my sweat. Yeah. Why does the world have to label? Because the world does. And unfortunately, everybody sucks. Everybody wants a side, and especially lately, and it's just sad because why do we have to pick a side? Why can't we have both sides? Why cannot we agree to disagree and just move along in camaraderie, It does have a purpose. And it's sad because I will not pick a side, right? I pick Americans. I pick women. I pick, what's right. I pick ethics. I pick love. I pick kindness. I pick unity. That's what I pick. And somehow we just got people fighting against that. Why can't you say how much is gas in Sacramento? I can say it. It's like $5, over $5. I had to fill up the Porsche yesterday, and that's premium. So it was $5.46 a gallon. I choose America, red, white, and blue, right? I don't choose just blue or just red or just white. I choose it all. And that's what people don't. And that's where my biggest argument was yesterday, right? Is that you have these women who are projecting, and the women who are so tunnel vision in their views. And I'm trying to I call them closed-minded individuals, because a true open-minded person would see that it's not just about one thing in the whole female reproduction thing. It's not just about women's right. It's about their rights. It's so much grander and so much bigger than what just a baby and a heartbeat, and they just want to focus on one thing. And, let's look back in history. When did we get the right to vote? Let's look at the bigger issue. Let's look at the bigger issue. And we are allowing the government to control us. And it's not going to stop with women. It's going to go to the men as well. But people don't want to see that. So they just see it's one cause. It's not just one cause. It's such a bigger cause. And so I was calling people closed-minded yesterday. And then I was getting attacked for being judgy and for being a bully and calling names. Closed-mindedness affects a lot of people. It is something that if you can't logically see that it's a bigger issue. Now, I didn't say, right, they want to attack me for trying to get them to expand their minds, but they're just sitting there in their myopic view of the world. They can't see that when was women's voting rights initiated? They can't see that you're allowing, once you vote for certain things, you're allowing for them to control you and tell you how to do it and everything else, plus everything else that they're going to do over time. Now, I do believe there should be specifics on pregnancy and terminations and stuff like that. I do believe there should be ixnays on certain ages. I never said that I agree at any moment of the pregnancy, but I'm voting for the whole picture, not just one side. And closed-minded people just focus on one thing without seeing. And then it's too late, and then they whine about it, and then here we are. Have lost absolutely zero rights. They will. We're on the ballot. Jared, again, we're focusing on the bigger picture, not just a baby. Bigger picture. Bigger. What can we do, Rhonda? The only thing you can do is vote. And, but, everybody's so one-sided that you can't get that. Such a bigger impact. Matt White's good to be back with the states. No, our states are fucked up, Michael. I don't think we're anywhere close to any proudness of being where we live. I hate all politics too. And to me, the tunnel vision people are closed-minded. But I'm the one who got in trouble for calling them, and they were calling me, you just don't accept our opinions. No, I don't accept your opinion because you are one-sided. When we can't have a discussion for you to see that there's just more to the picture than just a baby, right? Just a baby. It's not just a baby. It's everything else. I am woman. I will control what I want to do with my body, my choice. Yeah. Bye, Linz. Hang in there, girl. Well, they just stick with one source, too. Those are closed-minded people. Open-minded people watch, they read, they listen to both sides. They formulate their own opinions, and they are not persuaded by just one side. It's not that I just don't accept your opinion. I just reject closed-mindedness. Yes, exactly. What's the problem, Charlie? What's the problem? What's the problem? Your opinion is your opinion, but just listen to the big picture. And then if you could see it beyond just one opinion, maybe you'll garner. You can't, here's the thing, is you cannot argue with somebody who only sees one side, right? I can see both sides, and I've never denied anything about, term and certain issues, right? If there's certain issues, absolutely, there should be allowed to do what I want to do. There should be certain time frames and stuff like that, 100%. I'm not against all of it. I mean, I'm not for all of it, but I'm for my control over my own body. And what I choose to do is nobody's, just like my drinking. It's nobody has the right to tell me how much I can drink and if I can or can't. Simple. It's just a logical thing. But people can't see that. People can't see that. Joseph, I choose to get the vaccine. I choose. It's my choice. People don't choose to do it. I think there could be a logical mix of both, 100%. I think there's a little bit, like I said, it's not that I'm saying, yeah, at 36 weeks, you should be allowed just to terminate. No. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just encouraging people to open up their minds to just babies. So, just my thought. What if they can't afford a child? And then people will say, Sherry, this is what happened yesterday. Well, women should keep their legs closed. And, well, what happens to the man when the man leaves, right? And the woman is left to care for the baby all alone. So she should be forced to have the baby because the man walked out on her because she got pregnant. There's just so many different situations. And that's where I struggle sometimes because there's so many different things that could be implemented, so many different ways of help. And instead of fighting for black and white, we should be finding a solution that is, redeemable. Yeah. But not everybody can do that. I mean, adoption seems like an easy thing, but what if she's 18 and on her own, and she can't afford it, medical care or all these things? There's so many options is what I'm saying, that I just believe that we are focusing on the wrong things in our society. We are focusing on the wrong things. We get stuck in a little rivet and not focus on the more important things, the bigger picture. That's all I'm saying. Right. And then and I agree. And then you have all these kids in foster care systems, and that fucking system is corrupt, right? You get placed in a wrong house. There's many people who do shit like that. It's so scary, Oh, you can adopt. Yeah, it may work. And the kid might come out with no problems. Or the kid could come out raped, abused, our whole system is fucking corrupt, you guys. So... multiple causes. And people just struggle with just, it's the baby, it's murder. Fuck. Yeah, fostering for the check. And that's what's sick. I have way too many people who I know that have been put through the system and came out abused physically, mentally, sexually, because all those people cared about was money. Money. So what about adoption now? Because that doesn't seem like a great way to go. And I'm just saying, these are all the possibilities, all the things. I don't just think about one thing. I think about one thing and then I go, okay, but what if, and what about this case, and this case, and this case? That's how my mind works. I'm just not stuck on, well, it's murder. Okay, so, there's so many different ways, and there's just so many different possibilities, and there should be a better way, is all I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know if I can foster kids. I'm too selfish. I'm too selfish. I could never foster kids. Dan wanted to, He wanted to adopt, actually, at one point, but I was like, I can't do that. But also the time to get done should, yes, and I agree with that. I had an abortion at 18, thank God it was available. Exactly. You know, and people are like, well, you should consider birth control. Okay, well, some people who get pregnant are on birth control to protect themselves, and they do get pregnant. So what about those cases? So because it happened and they were 18 and they were trying to be responsible and they are not young. You know what I told my kids, Kate? At that age, I said, if you guys get pregnant, guess what's going to happen? We don't got time for a baby right now. You got school to get through. Yeah, but Kate, it doesn't happen to everybody, but it happens to you, right? It happened to you. I also had friends that had missed issues. I had friends who, you know, were birth control, same thing. It was like, oh fuck, what happened? You know, it happens. Accidents happen. So just don't think you should have sex if you don't want a kid. Okay, that's stupid. That's stupid. Sex is gonna happen. That's sex. So I don't want a kid, so Dan, sorry, we can't have sex. Because I don't want a kid. So doesn't work. We are meant to have sex. Young kids are not gonna resist temptation all the time. I would have made that decision, Mikey. I would have made that decision. And if that chooses you not to like me, if my children were underage, oh yeah, I would have made that decision for them because I wasn't wanting a baby. And I didn't want their lives to get screwed up. Luckily, that didn't happen. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. But that's what I told them. I would take you down by your ear because you ain't running your life. And they wouldn't have hated me. Because guess what? My kids have the same thought process as I have. Yeah, my kids wouldn't hate me for that. Because my kids would have done it. There's a difference. Yeah, it's what your mom said, right? And I don't see anything wrong with that. There's always repercussions to our actions, just like driving, you know? You choose to not, yeah, D, it was hard as hell, but you made it, right? But there are success stories like yours, and there's success story. Yeah, it would have. And not to say you wouldn't have, you know, not to say that you wouldn't have had a beautiful relationship, but it would have been fucking hard. You know, maybe you couldn't have gone to school, it would change the course of your action. You know, people have them. People have those kids, right? And it was fucking hard, and they don't regret it, but we have the choice to choose. The choice was yours, right? Kate, it would have been so hard. Yeah. Dee chose, and she survived it, and she made it through. And she's probably a badass mom for it. But the choice is, you would have had no one, exactly. You can go to school pregnant. Yeah, Jen, I'm not going to get into that. The choice is yours. It was yours to make, that's all I'm saying. So, choice is their own, yeah. At 17, but I always told my girls I was glad they would have a choice. Yes, exactly. And I don't know why people fight with that. You know, Mikey, take an example. Mikey is a man. Maybe he has daughters, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. So if you were somehow left, right? You had ovaries and a fallopian tube, and you could have a baby, and your person just up and left you. Your parents wouldn't support you, and they basically said, you know, or it was a rape, or, you know, something you didn't want, you would have had it anyway. Like, you didn't have a choice. What if you didn't have a choice? What if you were a deadbeat dad and the law was written that you get castrated because you were 18 and got a girl pregnant, right? And you took off and left because you didn't want the responsibility. And that girl was forced to have that responsibility or chose not to have it. But what if you, at 18, was told, now, nope, sorry, you get castrated. And at 50, you're like, I couldn't have kids because I made a stupid mistake. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But because you don't have this predicament, it's easier for you to talk about because you are not woman. I think that there's better solutions of choices. There's better different ways, different protocols. So that's all I'm saying is if I got pregnant today by my husband or another man, thank God I'm in California. I don't think it's a shame, Kate. And I don't think, I'm the same way, and Kitty. I feel like if you're not a woman, you don't have the right to talk about it because we are the ones with the baggage. We are the ones left to deal. Most men just up and leave because they don't deal with it or they are just stupid, right? I don't believe that. And Kate, I'm proud of you for talking about it. I'm proud of you for talking about it because so many people are ashamed to talk about it. Fuck. I was lucky I didn't have to have that experience. But I had friends that I took to the clinic in high school. Bye, Laura. Man, they are thankful today that they had that choice. And they have girls today. And guess what? They're thankful and want their girls to have the same choice. And some people, it haunts, right? There are those people that it haunts, and there's some people that think, thank God, you know? Yeah, you're 44 and don't regret it. And let me tell you something. If I got pregnant today, I wouldn't regret it. I wouldn't regret it. And when I was younger and I had a couple scares, my choice. Yeah. I don't know, Danielle. Like, if it's your own choice, why do people get judged on their own choices? You know, I choose to drink, right? But why are people judging me for that? People should not judge a person's situation and why they chose to do what. It's your body. You do what you want to do, but I'm going to do something different, and I believe in different things. Why can't we all do that and have that ability? Why does it say, well, no, I think it's, you know, this and that and stupid. It's stupid. Why does it matter what I choose to do? Why does it matter what I choose to do with my body? Why do you want me affected by my choice? You take care of you, I will take care of me. It's plain and simple. I don't understand why it's such a problem. First child, 17, God gave us free will to choose. No one should be able to take that away 100%. Anyhow. But yeah, and not enough people adopt. I mean, I would have never been adopted. And I said the whole system's broken. You know, people are like, oh, well, you could always adopt. Mikey, we're not talking that. I mean, y'all just want to focus on the whole just termination thing. Mikey, it's not just about the termination. It's not about the termination. It's about so much more, and that's the point. That, to me, is closed-minded when you can't think beyond, you know, I just said, did you listen to what I said? This whole system is failing, but you don't get to choose what I do with my body. Why are you voting against what I want to do with my body? Why do you get that right if I want to abort at 32 or 18 weeks? Why do you get that right? It's my right, not yours. I don't judge people. I don't judge people with how they choose to live or what they try to do and the protection of themselves, their family, and their bodies. Come on. Accidents happen. People get in a car every day, look down and crash. It's the same fucking principle. You walk down the stairs, you trip and you fall. Accidents.
You still on?
Accidents. It's okay.
Hi, Coco.
But there is nobody, especially a male, going to tell me that. Not everybody is, Heidi, and congratulations on your adoption. What's wrong with the pill? Nobody said anything, but they want to mess with birth control too now. So it's a bigger picture.
What females?
Yeah, imagine if it was decided men have to get this. That's what I said. You haven't paid your child support in 3 years, so you are off and you are forcibly going to get a vasectomy. That's what I said, castration. Men, deadbeat fathers, castrate. Because somebody choosing my rights, I want to choose their rights too. Especially men. Michael, pregnancies can be accidents. Honey, please don't talk about that. Pregnancy can be accidents. Some cases
or
they're
rape.
Not. They're come on. Think the bigger picture. Stop focusing. Pregnancies, some guy yesterday said, well, you can keep your legs closed and then not get pregnant. Oh, okay. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, ain't nobody, Sandra.
I mean, and then
It happens.
I mean, basically, what you're saying is, don't live the life you want. You know, don't. If someone wants to open their legs, you're saying you can't do it. That's not America, right? You would say just don't live the way you want. We could all, you know.
It's this thing.
We could say no alcohol.
Look at that guy is abusive. I say we cut off a right nipple.
We had a period of prohibition in this country. It was the only amendment ever to take a right away from Americans. And how well did prohibition work? People are going to do what they want. You know, that's one of the problems, trying to change human behavior.
You guys listen to this, all you men who are like, well, it's a choice, pregnancy. No. People, if you read women's thing, both children's birth control fails. Birth control fails. You get a hole in a condom, the condom falls off, you know, and you're going to blame the woman because that was her fault. She's the gatekeeper of that, and now she's left alone to deal with something.
It's more to me the bigger picture. Let the government get them out of my doctor's office, out of my house.
Yeah, government shouldn't be in those areas. You can pull out. No, Andrew was a pull out. Doesn't work either.
Andrew was on purpose.
Well, Andrew was a pull out. Well, should have been a pull out, but Dan didn't pull out. So
because I wanted a kid. I wanted a pregnancy.
Yes, and I think some women they just don't, they're abusive, they don't deserve, they need, but I'm not arguing the sense that there should be specific, you know, time frames.
I mean, I would never advocate for an abortion. If I had a kid in a uterus, I want that kid. But I'm the man. It ain't my body.
My first two.
It ain't my right.
Yeah, you have an IUD kid. My oldest was a pullout. So was my youngest.
Thank God we didn't pull out.
But Dan didn't pull out. He was supposed to pull out.
Thank God.
And then I said, "What the hell did you do?" As I'm running to the bathroom.
And I'm still paying for that.
And you're still paying for it in more ways than one. You should have seen the credit card bill. Anyhow.
Are you kidding?
It's a way to get rid. What about all the women who can't have children? Where are their rights? Mikey, you can't control their rights because they can't get pregnant. If they can't get pregnant, what kind of rights are we going to give them because their body's failing them?
We have a friend who did 2 times. If she did help, she carried baby, had a fertilized egg implanted and carried for 2 other couples, and gave them a child. That's a wonderful thing too. That's also under attack in some states. In vitro fertilization is under attack. These people have wonderful babies that our friend carried. And now they have wonderful families. That is also under attack.
Our
it's not
foster
just
kiss
abortion
system
right now.
sucks and it's broken. How can we say just have the baby and throw it into another system? That it doesn't work right for everybody.
And you know, if you can find good adoptive parents, that's great. But if you're familiar with the foster system and the abuse and outrage that goes on, and what happened. I see those kids, I saw them in what I did, they turn into troubled teens, and a lot of them just they're funneled right in from foster care right into the criminal justice system. And then they're in and out, they're in halfway houses, and then ultimately they migrate and progress to prison. I've seen it happen. We need to do a lot better. It's not just abortion rights. We need to do better taking care of our kids that are here.
Everything. Again,
we want a perfect world, and unfortunately,
and that's
we have
the thing. When I'm
world.
talking about women's rights, I'm talking about the whole kit and caboodle. It's not just about abortion. It's about so much more, Mikey.
And I'm talking about rights. I mean, all rights are under attack, even gun rights. The Supreme Court refused to hear cases. I'm not advocating one way or another on gun rights. I'm just saying all your rights are under attack. There's two fairly restrictive bills that were passed, and they were challenged as a violation to the Second Amendment, and they were upheld in the lower courts, and the Supreme Court refused to take those cases. So all rights are under attack. It's not just women's rights.
And that's what's going to happen. Women are the first.
Edward, right now, in California, we have, and in the United States, we have a lot of rights, guys. We're not saying we're an oppressed society. I'm just saying, we've generally been a country that expands rights throughout the first 200 years.
See, that's good.
We ended slavery. What did that do? That gave rights to a whole nother class of people. We gave women the right to vote. We tried to take away alcohol. That failed. We gave people the right back to drink alcohol. You can't drink and drive, but you can drink alcohol. We'd spent 250 years more or less expanding rights, and now we just seem to be, not that we've taken a lot away.
Hey, Kayla, this is my channel, so
we just don't want a slippery slope. We just don't. I don't want to see another. Well, we took rights away over here, so we can take these rights over here. It's just not a slippery slope we want to go by, and it should be a position championed by libertarians.
By the way, Kayla came in on my
conservatives.
He came in on my live
and left. ACLU.
This
should all
is
come
my
together
live
for that.
Thanks,
conservatives, Joe. Libertarians, and leftists should all come together to preserve our rights.
Yeah, it's not about sides. It's about unity.
It's not about sides, really.
It's about unity and doing what's best for us all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get too excited about what's going on in politics because most of it's temporary. But these constitutional things can take a long time to shift or change. So we just got to be aware.
You can't buy a car. I sure as hell can't.
Yeah, we should not be voting right or left. That's right. You should be voting the issues. There are many Republicans that are voted out for expressing the same views Danielle is expressing. There were 3 women in South Carolina in the legislature, Republican, conservative women. They were a little more protective of women's rights than the men in the chamber. And guess what? They were all voted out in primaries. There's no more women in the South Carolina House. They're all gone because they spoke kind of like Danielle. So, and they're conservative. So it's not just a left or right thing, guys.
Anyhow. Yeah, they don't care about the rape. That's the problem. They still want you to have a baby because it's murder. With love. Anyhow, it's stupid. That's what I'm saying. You can't, it's not a side thing, right or left at this point. I'm voting for me. I can tell you that. Me and my choice. It's not just one-sided, user. It's not just about one man. It's about many men who have accumulated the disastrous effects of the United States. Don't put one blame on one person. It takes multiple people to fuck up the country. It stems from George Washington all the way down, trickle-down effect to all the men that have fucked it up. It's not just one-sided. It's not one-sided. Not one-sided. And I can tell you that I'm not picking a side. I'm not voting for a candidate because no candidate is worthy right now. Well, I'm voting for my rights. I'm voting for what I think best suits America. Yep. Stop choosing what we want to protect and not. Stop choosing stupid shit to focus on other things that are more worrisome to me. Anyhow, so it's sad. It's sad. Anyway, I'm gonna go. It's time for me to go. I got shit to do. And I'm scared for this world. I'm scared for myself. I'm scared for my kids. More scared for my kids than their kids. That's it. My niece, yeah. My future nieces, Gilead, praise be. Praise be. It's scary, Shauna. It's scary. Still love you too, Mikey. Anyhow, I'm off. You guys have a great day. Stay cool if you're in the heat like us. Be right, be well, and as always, you're important, you are worthy, you matter. You matter. Your feelings are just that, yours. Everybody has their right to their own opinions. I just ask that when you're going to come on here, try to expand a little bit. Try to think about other points of views. I try really hard to do that. And don't come at me when we talk about women's rights just about termination. Come at the bigger picture. But let's look beyond the more important things, because if you just focus on murder, I know your mind doesn't expand any further than that, and there's no point of talking about it, because I need somebody who's going to be willing to see. I see that side, right? We're fighting the same fight here, people. We're all Americans, but once again, my body, my choice. I love you. See you soon.